No kings, just clarity. Gino DiCaprio breaks down the Trump narrative and the emotional collapse of the left. What if the real rebellion isn't coming from the man in the spotlight, but from those who can't handle his refusal to play dress up? The No Kings mantra? It's a misfire. Donald Trump isn't trying to crown himself. He's enforcing immigration law, restoring order, and protecting those who've followed the rules. That's not tyranny. Its structure, and structure, in a time of emotional chaos, is the rarest form of leadership. Meanwhile, the emotional rebellion isn't coming from Trump's camp. It's erupting from the other side, the Democrat Party, where facts are twisted, outrage is monetized, and reflex replaces reason. If Trump declared water essential, they'd boycott hydration just to oppose him. That's not resistance. That's reactionary theater. Some say the cosmos is telling them to shut up. I say maybe it's telling them to recalibrate. Disillusionment isn't the end, it's a signal. You've got tools, you've got experience, you've got a voice, use it, but use it with clarity, not chaos. Let's zoom out. Trump's delivery may be blunt, his style brash, but that's not a flaw, it's consistency. He's never pretended to be polished, unlike the parade of politicians who rehearse empathy and wear borrowed convictions. Trump doesn't costume his identity. He's raw and he's real. I'm not his biggest fan, but I respect the honesty and I respect the results. Diplomatically, Trump has done more than pose for photo ops. He's built traction with 8 nations, traction that halted years of conflict. Israel-Hamas, brokered ceasefire and hostage release. Israel-Iran, strategic strikes followed by peace overtures. Egypt-Ethiopia, reignited stalled 𝙎𝙝 negotiations. India-Pakistan, tariff threats led to ceasefire. Serbia-Kosovo, claimed to have prevented war. Rwanda-DR Congo, brokered peace deal after decades of bloodshed. Armenia-Azerbaijan, hosted leaders for historic peace declaration. Cambodia Thailand facilitated ceasefire signed at a ASEAN summit, yet every time progress surfaces, the Democrats scramble to rewrite the credit. They say it wasn't him, it was someone else, or it just happened, because admitting Trump's success would shatter their emotional narrative, and they're addicted to that narrative. I'm going to make it very clear that the majority of media, over 85%, is totally from the extreme left side. So you're not going to hear any of this. You're always going to be hearing the opposite. And you have to understand that if they control what people are hearing or seeing, even through algorithm, people who are deep in the extreme left will never be able to hear this part, reality and research. That's the problem. It needs to be resolved. There needs to be a law that holds all media accountable, especially when they're being deceptive. Because in any other platform, in any kind of job or career, you'd lose your license and everything. That needs to change. People need to start hearing all sides, not just one side. I've done the research. I've seen the patterns. The left doesn't want resolution. They want erosion. They can't face their own failures, so they project and deflect. Ironically, if they worked with Trump instead of tantruming, they'd gain ground, they'd look competent, but they won't, because competence requires composure. What we're witnessing isn't politics, it's playground behavior, and the majority sees it. The channel is closing, the audience is shrinking, because the left isn't acting like leaders, they're acting like children. So here's the question. If clarity is the antidote to chaos, what are you doing to sharpen your voice before the next wave hits?